Okay, guys, let's take a look at the examples for number 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to run through these with you. And again, if you know order of operations, just check back in here so we can check your answers. And if you're good, then you're probably pretty good to go. So again, on number 4, we start with parentheses. I look inside my parentheses, and I do the operations still in the same order of operations. And I see this 2 to the 5th. And remember, 2 to the 5th is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So it's 4 times 4 times 2, which is 16 times 2, and that's going to give me 32. So I'm going to rewrite it, and I get 48 divided by, not 32. 2 to the 5th is 32, and 32 minus 29 is 3, plus 6 squared. And notice, once I get down to one number, I don't need those parentheses anymore. Parentheses, the more confusing it is to the reader. So I'm getting rid of those parentheses after I've simplified inside. That's how I'm getting 3. And now I start over, order of operations. Exponents are right here. So I'm going to rewrite and get 48 divided by 3 plus 36. And division and addition are left, so I'm going to go in order. Division comes first, so 48 divided by 3 is 16, and 16 plus 36 is 52. So my answer to number 4 is 52. Notice it's like a funnel coming down. It starts big, and then I simplify it down to one final answer. All right, so let's take a look at number 5. I guess you can see it there. And I have 2 separate sets of parentheses. So I can do these simultaneously. Means I can do them at the same time. So over here I get 9 minus 5, which is 4, and I get 4 cubed. The only reason I am keeping this 4 inside those parentheses is because I remind myself that I haven't cubed it yet. I just want to work on this one over here. So this tells me I still have some work to do with cubing it. And then I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to do whatever is in here. So negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. 18 minus 12 is 6. So that gives me one number. So I get 4 cubed minus 6. So 4 cubed minus 6, which just means 4 times 4 times 4, is 64. And 64 minus 6 is going to give me 58, I believe. So 58 is my number for number 5. Let's look at number 6. Okay, so over here I start with my parentheses. I look inside. And I have 53 minus 3 to the 4th. So 3 to the 4th, remember, is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 9 times 9, and I get 81. So I have 7 plus 53 minus 81 divided by the square root of 16. So 53 minus 81 is going to be negative 28. And I have 7. This is plus a negative. I don't want to confuse myself. So all I'm doing, it's still a negative 28. So I rewrite it as 7 minus 28. I don't want to add a negative. It's too confusing to the reader. So 7 minus 28 divided by the square root of 16. And I know that the square root of 16 is 4. So now I have this negative 28 divided by 4, and that gives me a negative 7, sorry. So negative 28 divided by 4 is negative 7, and then 7 minus 7 is 0. So my answer for number 6 should be 0. And now I'm going to turn you way over here. Hope you can still see. And I'm going to do parentheses again. Remember when we did absolute, we talked about absolute as being a parentheses, that we still want to do what's inside those parentheses. So 9 minus 2 is 7 squared minus, what is the absolute value of 3 minus 17? 3 minus 17 is a negative 14, but because it's in absolute values, I bring it out, and it becomes 14, and I have dropped this sign outside, plus 4 to finish it out. 7 squared is 49, so now I have 49 minus 14 plus 4. And then remember, commutative property, I can go ahead and add 49 and 4 to give me 53, and then do 53 minus 14, and that is still going to give me a 50, no, I'm sorry, that's not. It is going to give me, 39. 43 minus 14, yes, it's a 39. So if you've done numbers 1 through 7 and you've gotten 100% of those correct, it is okay to start your homework. If you are still struggling and you have missed a lot of the examples that we've done, come into tutoring and we can finish out numbers 8 through 14 together, and I can watch you do it on the board. So good luck on order of ops, and I'll see you back in class.